Hello and welcome everybody. If you are finding this channel and this video, yes, I understand you must be very frustrated, but don't worry, I am going to help you. I guarantee it, and I'm going to make you very happy, and it's going to be very easy, simple, and pretty much free. I'm doing this video because I had the same problem, and I cannot begin to tell you. No one knew what to do. I called the Geek Squad 3, 4 times. I spoke to 6, 7 different technicians. They didn't know what to do. They basically just told me go back to the store where you bought the computer, and they're gonna have to fix it for you manually. They're gonna have to do something. Oh boy! But I would not give up, and I found the way to fix the Windows Update errors. Now, my problem was the cumulative Windows update would not install. I would keep getting an error. It would download, and then it would begin to install, and then it would stop. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know I'm gonna be using different pictures. Don't put too much stock into what you see. Just to give you a general idea. So yeah. I would get something like this, Windows updates. There were some problems installing some updates, but we'll try again later. If you keep seeing this and want to search the web or contact support for information, this may help. And I'll show you the update that I could install. And then, of course, like so many, I went to search the web, and I went on the Microsoft support page. Oh my God, it is a horror. It is a nightmare. No one knows what they're doing. There's so many different posts, misinformation. It was a nightmare. Okay, so now what I'm showing you is these are the notes that I took at the time. I could not install, and I kept receiving the error. As you see, I wrote this notes for the repair person, and they just could not help me. So as you see, it was the unresolved issue is unable to install cumulative Windows update. This is from December 12, 2017. The name of the update was this, the OC build, and the error code was this. So if you're getting this error code, it's gonna be very easy, and I guarantee you we're gonna fix this. And of course, here we go. If you are on this, you're probably desperate. I feel for you. You've been told so much advice and nothing's worked. So of course, number one, they'll tell you, let's go troubleshoot the Windows updates. Okay, and how do we do that? We're gonna go to the settings. Okay, right here. And I also want to just stress, if you're a beginner or a novice and you're not very experienced with fixing computers, please do not worry. This is so easy. I'm going to show you step by step. Most of the time, all our problems can be fixed simply by just reading very slowly and then just understanding. Okay, so we're going to troubleshoot, right? And this is not the solution. But this is what they tell you. They tell you, oh, troubleshoot and the Windows updates, right? And then you go to Windows updates, and I'm sure you probably did it a few times, and it hasn't worked. You get this. Okay, so we're told to run the troubleshooter for the Windows update, and it took a couple of minutes. It said apply the fix. But then it returned this. It says potential window update database error detected. Checking for pending updates not fixed. Or even if this is fixed, you might get this. You might get potential Windows update database corrupt. It'll say corrupt, and that tells you the problem. Okay. Of course, because we're beginners and novices, we don't really know what that means. Okay. Basically, it means your computer, the Windows that you have installed on your computer right now is missing some files, or some files got damaged. Okay, I don't know how it happens. Sometimes these things just happen, and Windows, it's actually a fairly normal thing to happen, and that's why they have easily ready available tools to fix this. Okay, so at this point, you've probably searched. If you've gone to Microsoft support, the forums, everybody has all these little tidbits to do this, to do that, and it's just very confusing. All I'm going to do here, I'm going to put it all together for you. Again, if you're a beginner or a novice, do not worry. It's going to be very easy. Just be patient and take a deep breath. Let's breathe. Okay, so I'm sure by now, if you were like me and you went to these to the Microsoft forums, they told you to do this, to use the DISM to fix and repair Windows 10 files. Okay, and they tell you to use the command prompt. Okay, I'm going to explain this for beginners and novices. I will show you. It's very easy. Okay, so if you do have Windows 10, which I hope you do, at the bottom, over here on the bottom left corner, there's this, what they call the start key. Right click it, okay? Right click it, and then look. I'm sorry. Hold on. Go to the search and type command prompt. Okay? Ladies. Okay, sorry about that. The screen won't let me record the section I want to show you. But at the bottom left corner, in the search, just type command prompt, and then at the top it'll read command prompt desktop app. You right click it, and then you should see run as administrator, and then hit that. Okay, are you still with me? So please make sure when you do open the command prompt, you do so as run as administrator. Otherwise, it will not allow you to make the changes necessary. And now you might see this, and if you, like I said, if you're a beginner or novice, you might get nervous and say, whoa, this might be out of my league. Maybe I should have a professional do it. Don't worry, it's very easy. I will show you what to do. Okay? So now that you know about the command prompt, just open it, okay? And if you want, you can just minimize it, and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, so in order to fix your problem with the Windows Update installations and errors, this is the only thing that you're going to need. And if you don't already have a flash drive, they're pretty much inexpensive. I mean, anywhere between $12 to $20. You can get them anywhere, but even if you do have one, you're going to need one at least. They say 8 gigs, 8 GB. That's the amount of memory. I suggest you get 16 gigs. Okay, just to be safe. You don't want to be caught short, because how we're gonna fix this is you're gonna have to download and install Windows onto this, and then once this is installed onto your flash drive, okay, hold on a second, I'll show you just in case you're not familiar with a flash drive. Okay, if you could see that right there, that's what a flash drive looks like. I blotted out the name of the company because I don't want to give them an ad, but you pretty much know what it looks like. And okay, and if you see here, if you don't have one, and if you're gonna go purchase one, you go get one that it's USB 3.0. These are the more modern ones and more up-to-date ones. Okay, so you cannot fix your problem without having a flash drive with at least 16 gig memory. Okay, so if you don't have a flash drive right now, just go get one and then come back and finish watching the video. But if you do have one with at least 16 gigs of free memory, the next step I will show you. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna just go to Google or go to Microsoft, and what you're gonna do is you have to download the Windows 10 installation media. Okay, and this is what the page will look like. And you don't want to do this. This is you should probably already have this, but this is what you do. You need to download this. It's free and it's easy, and so download this right now, and we'll go to the next step. All right, so here's some very easy instructions. So download the media creation tool from Microsoft that I just showed you, then open it up, accept, and select the Create Installation Media USB flash drive, DVD, or ISO file. Okay, that's what you want to do right here. You see this? First, it'll have all the settings. They'll show you settings, your country, the language, operating system. But get to this, okay? With the Windows 10 setup, and do not upgrade this PC now. You don't need to do it because a lot of misinformation will be. They'll tell you, oh, you have to reinstall Windows. Just do a fresh restart. That's baloney. You don't have to do that. You don't have to start all over. All you're doing is repairing the problem with why the Windows updates is not installing is because, like I said at the top of the video, there are missing or corrupt, aka damaged files, and that we're just gonna replace the files that are missing. And Windows 10 has the tool which will do it for you. Okay, so remember. So right now you want to go and put in the flash drive that I instructed you to get, 16 gigs, insert it into the USB port on the side. Okay, make sure it's ready to go, and just put it in. And now here's where it gets a little tricky. When you install the flash drive, the Windows or your computer is gonna assign the flash drive a letter. Okay, now if you're getting a little confused, don't get confused, don't get flustered. Take a deep breath. You with me? So you should be very familiar with this on your computer. This is the folder where you have everything. And look, again, remember what I said at the top of the video? It's very easy. All we have to do to solve most of our problems is utilize information. And how do you utilize information is read. Read very slowly. Initially, how our brain works with our eyes is we see all these words and we don't know what it means, but just focus, okay? So what did we just say? That your computer is going to assign the flash drive that you inserted a letter. Now, I don't have it with me right now, but okay, I'll give you a quick little tutorial. The C drive, C as in Charlie, is the brains of your computer, okay? But you can't use that because it's already you already have missing and damaged files. Then there's also a recovery D drive, which is part of your drive. It's just all it means is the computer gives these different letters, assigns them a name, because I will show you, and it's very important. And then you have the DVD R drive. So just remember, this is the most important thing, or you will mess up. When you insert the flash drive, it should come up here or here, and just write down the letter that your computer assigns the flash drive. When I did it, it was G. G as in Gary, G as in grass, G as in green, whatever it says. I don't know what your computer is going to assign the flash drive, okay? But so right now, your flash drive should be inserted, and you should just write down the letter your computer has assigned the flash drive, okay? Just take a deep breath. It's very easy. Good things are coming. Okay, so do this. You click next, and now it's gonna show you this, the settings I told you, your language, your Windows 10 edition, the whatever you're running with 64-bit or 32-bit. Use the recommended options for this PC. Click next. Click next. Select the USB flash drive option. Okay, and this is what I was talking about before. I hope you can see. Let me just make this a little bigger. So because that's another thing. I don't mean to get off track. Just scouring all the YouTube videos. I mean, I want to jump out the window. These heavy accents. You can't hear anything. People are using grainy footage. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make you laugh. Okay, so choose. It's like I said. Let's read. Choose which media to use. If you want to install Windows 10 or another partition, you need to create that, and then when the media is installed, we do not. All we want is to put the information onto the USB flash drive that you either purchased or you already have. It says it needs to be at least 4 GB. I heard 8. Listen, just get to 16, okay? Because you don't want to be caught short, okay? So then you hit next. Click next. Select the removable drive. Okay, I had to refresh my memory, but removable drive is the USB flash drive that you have inserted, and whatever letter it is. Remember, C is the main brain of your computer, the hard drive. Mine was G, whatever the letter assigns to your flash drive. Okay, I'm talking a little slow because some people are beginners. They're nervous, and this is how we learn when we teach. We have to go step by step, very easily. Okay, so let's just do a quick review. Okay, when you download the Windows media creation, it'll tell you what you want to do. You select create installation media, USB flash drive, DVD or ISO file. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I mentioned it. But in order to get the proper files, you have to install. You have to do this on another computer. Okay, you can't do it on your own computer. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. So you have to do it from another computer. Okay, I'm sorry. I completely in my excitement, I forgot. You have to install the flash drive and do this from a separate computer. Okay, because your computer is the damaged one, so it will not be able to. Oh no! What am I saying? Okay, hit next. Select language, architecture, edition. Hit next. Select the USB flash drive. We said it needs to be at least 16. Click next. Select the removable drive, which is the letter that the computer assigned to your flash drive. Hit next. Then it says click next. After completing these steps, the media creation tool will download the files to install Windows 10, and it will proceed to create the bootable media. The bootable media is the flash drive you have inserted. Okay, it's going to give you all the files you're going to need to fix your computer, which will work on devices using legacy BIOS as well as those that are newer machines UEFI. Okay, it just don't pay no attention. So do that from a working computer. You create the bootable drive, which is the flash drive, 16 gigs, and after that, we'll go to the next step. Okay, yes, so we're back here. Remember this? We opened up the command prompt, and we ran it as an administrator, which is you, on your computer. This is the computer now that's going to be fixed, okay? I made a little mishap before where I told you that you could create media using your computer, but no, your computer's the broken one. You just do it from create the bootable media from another computer. Take the flash drive out of that, and then stick it into your computer. Download and open up, open up the command prompt as an administrator. Your flash drive should be in there, and you should be certain of the letter that the computer has assigned to your flash drive. Okay, we did that before, we saw it. Okay, so then this is how we're going to do it. Now, once your flash drive is inserted with that you just downloaded and the bootable media, this is a piece of cake. Okay, I will show you. Okay, so this is where we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and this is the easy part. So you're saying, what is this? These are the commands that we're gonna. They're the commands, the correct commands that you're gonna type into the command prompt that we just showed you. Okay, which is this. Okay, I'm just doing this to show you step by step. I'm sorry if it's a little hard to follow for a second. Okay, so we talked about before. You went on the Microsoft support forums, and they all showed you this. They told you about the DISM. This is going to fix your computer. And do you know how many times I typed this into the command prompt? Right? When I was struggling back in December, I would type that into here. I'm not going to do it now. I would type that into the commands prompt. It works. It works if you don't have damaged or missing files. What this does is, this is the command prompt. See, it'll tell you scan health, okay? And it's a Windows. It's a built-in thing that Windows will scan your computer, and it will show you, and then it'll give you like a little report of what's needed. But we're gonna skip all that because I went to that. Okay, so basically we're gonna use this. Okay, it's the DISM.exe. And this is the last leg of your troubles. Just make sure that when you type the command into the command prompt, you don't make any spelling errors. You properly have one space. Okay, so I'm going to sound it out for you. So in capitals, in capital letters, just type it as you see it. DISM dot lowercase exe space / online space / right cleanup dash image space / restore health. Okay, just type it in, make sure it's correct, and then we're getting to the nitty gritty, and it's soon we're gonna have your computer working in no time. Okay, so you have that. And now, like I told you, before I actually learned how to fix it, I just kept putting that, and it would just stop. It would stop, and it would, at 86, and it would say error. I was going crazy, and no one knew what to do. Like I said, the Geek Squad, the technicians, these are supposed to be extras. They didn't know what to do. They told me bring it back to the store, and they'll reinstall Windows for you. And no. Okay, so we were up to here, right? The command that we just showed you was this. I will show you. And basically, you could do any of these. Any of these will work. And if one doesn't work, I'll tell you. You could do a few of them, but this is the one to do first. Okay, so we got up to this, right? Restore health. Are you following me here at the bottom? We got up to this. We got up to here. Restore health. Okay? Restore health. So then I'm sure if you went on the Microsoft community forums, they kept telling you, oh, you have to use the source. Because that's why I was just putting in in restore health, and then it would say the source. This is what it would say. It ends at 86.1, meaning it would scan the whole thing, and then it kept stopping 86.1 because it couldn't find the files, and it would read error, it would give this error, and then this. Oh my God! Nobody knew what to do with this. The source files could not be found. Use the quote source option to specify the locations of the files that are required to restore the feature. Remember, this is what we're doing. We're going to restore the files the missing files or the damaged files. For more information specifying a source location, go there. And nobody knew what to do. But this is what you're going to do. So, okay, we were at restore health. Now, remember, okay, right here, this is what we're going to do. Remember, what's the letter before you go any further? Okay? Here. Real quick. I'll do this, but I'm not going to, I will not do this on my command prompt. Okay, so we go here. And type it in here. We're up to restore health. Space, remember, the source. Where's the source? The source is from your flash drive. And what's the name of your flash drive? What's the letter that the computer assigned to your flash drive? So see, it says C here, but you can make it G. You can make it whatever it says. You put here, okay? I told you mine was G, okay? So this should be in the command prompt. Type this in: restore health space / source colon the letter your computer assigned to your flash drive colon space backward slash mount Windows Windows space / limit access. Okay, just like this. Okay, that's what we want. This right here. I hope you can see it. Yeah, I'll very quickly I'll copy it. Okay, this I made it zoomed in. Make sure it is exactly like it is. Type this into your command prompt. Make sure you have the spaces, the correct slashes, exactly as it is. I'll leave this here for a couple seconds so that way you could write it down, or you could pause the video. And then once you type this in to the command prompt, okay, so we're back here. Remember, you have to run the command prompt as an administrator. Type in what I just showed you, and then simply hit enter, and then voila, stand back. Your computer will go about fixing itself. Okay, so then when you hit enter, it's gonna look like this. Okay, it's gonna be slow. Don't panic, and don't do anything until the computer finishes doing its job. Okay, go for a walk. Go clean, go mop the floor, go make yourself some food, whatever you need to do. Go watch your favorite TV show for about 10-15 minutes, and just check on it. It'll go slow. It'll give it as much time as it needs. No, it won't take 24 hours. I mean, I don't think so. Okay, and then when it finishes, okay, can you read that? I hope it'll say. Feature the operation completed successfully 100, and then it'll go to another command prompt. If you see this, you did it. Your computer's fixed. Okay, the command prompt, type exit, EXIT, exit. That's it. You're good now. Okay, you're saying, Frank, what happens if it's not a success? I hope not. If for some reason that didn't work, try typing these other commands. And remember, the source, change the letter to your flash drive, the one that it was assigned. I mean, it's DISX. If that didn't work, do this. Try this one, image. Okay. Limit access just means that it's not pulling your computer's not, the DISM is not looking for files online. It's using it from your computer. And if the last resort it doesn't work, use this one. Okay, the top one. I'm gonna just leave it here, and then if once you see that operation completed successfully, on the next command prompt, type exit and go and install the updates. Thank you. Like and subscribe.